they pray enough. But this shouldn't be a shame thing. This should be a reflection of the goodness and the grandeur and the greatness of God. You see, none of us pray enough because you can't get enough of our infinite, loving, mighty, and powerful God. Yes, prayer changes things. Yes, prayer changes you. Yes, Paul says, pray without ceasing. In 1 Thessalonians 5:17, we're to pray more because we need more of God. We need more of his power. We need more of his grace. We need more of his love. Let's not let prayer be a last resort. Let's make it a first response. Call out to the Lord. He's one prayer away, and watch what he does in your life.
Join Stu on radio, social media, and his daily Truth Talk Live podcast. Learn more at truthnetwork.com.
It's a kind of magic.
Live from the Twin City.
It's a kind of magic.
It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
I'm a superhero.
More powerful than a locomotive.
I'm a superhero.
Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound.
I'm like a superhero or something.
Hey, I'm a superhero too. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's National Superhero Day. Superman, Iron Man, Batman, Wonder Woman, Black Panther.
I'm a superhero. You're not.
It honors real life superheroes as well.
We're superheroes.
Military, police officers, firefighters, doctors, or nurses.
Nice cake.
Nice cake.
Let's start the show.
News Talk Sports in the Triad, WSJS. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday, 6 minutes after 7 o'clock. Welcome to hour number one of the big show. I'm Jeffrey Griffin alongside Christian Snyder. It is the 28th day of the fourth month of 2026. Mostly cloudy this morning. We're looking at a chance of some isolated severe storms tomorrow afternoon and evening. Now, today we will eventually make our way to mostly sunny skies. But rain, thunder, it's all likely until maybe 2 o'clock this afternoon. The winds are going to pick up. We'll top out about 70 degrees. Tonight, mostly cloudy in the upper 50s. Tomorrow, midweek rolls around with more rain on the way and strong winds and a bit warmer, a high of 75. Thursday, mostly sunny and 71. If you are getting out of town, going to the beach or the mountains or to and fro here and there, yonder, whereabouts unknown, and you'd like a traveling weather forecast, give us a call, 336-777-1600, or connect with us via email, triad@WSJS.com. Well, packed show coming your way. Dan Bragdon from Camp Lurecrest will be here as we celebrate time for class. We've got your Wordle clue. We'll open up the WSJS history book with Rewind, another magical musical moment, and a song for springtime. And that's all before 8 o'clock. Then in hour number two, we'll get Between the Pages with author Tommy Hayes to talk about his new book called The Marriage Bed. Then JJ will be here with Mom Life. Christian and I are going to lead you through Brain Power. We'll try to get us a little bit of learning, and we'll wrap up the big show with our weekly visit to Camp Dado. Christian, much of my life, we watched Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy every night. That was just, one at 7, the next one at 7:30. It was not negotiable. It's just what we did. Admittedly, I have to be intentional about watching Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune now because we got so much going on. It just, sometimes. So I did not see it last night. That was not on my radar. We were doing other things, but did you happen to watch Jeopardy yesterday evening?
That was not on my radar either. I'm sorry.
Okay, I get it. But we should have. Folks, did any of you see it? Oh, a couple hands up. Jamie Ding, who's just been winning and winning and winning. Well, his reign came to an end last night, and here's how it happened.
How much do you want to risk on plays and playwrights?
7,600.
Okay, another true daily double. You'll have 15,200 if you're right. The title object of this Oscar Wilde play is both a fashionable accessory and a mark of femininity.
What is Lady Windermere's fan?
That is correct, yes. Taking you to 15,200. Fortune favors the bold, Greg. Select again.
Historic Alliance is 16.
Answer there. Back to back. It's the other daily double. Now, Greg, you have gone true daily double on both of the first two daily doubles in this game. How much do you want to risk on the third one?
Let's do 7,000.
This 55-nation group launched in 2002 has its headquarters in Addis Ababa.
What's African Union?
African Union is correct, and it takes you to $22,200.
That's what it sounded like. Greg Shahad from Philadelphia got all 3 daily doubles in last night's contest. And the first 2, he bet everything. And then on the third one, you heard it there, back-to-back, he bet another $7,000. That pushed him over $22,000, and that was enough to hold off reigning champ Jamie Ding, who won for 31 straight days. He is 4th all-time in regular season wins. Now, of course, he'll be back for the Tournament of Champions and all that. Ding leaves Jeopardy with a grand winning total of $885,000. How about that? That's pretty good for a month's work, isn't it?
That it is.
So way to go, Jamie Ding. Anyway, 31 days in a row. Did you ever have any desire to be on Jeopardy?
Oh, never. Nope.
Oh, I did. I loved it. I've tried out for Jeopardy a few times. Clearly, I've not yet gotten the call. But boy, I mean to tell you, that's it. Yes, that one. And Are You Old Enough for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Something like that. Anyway, that one. I always thought I would do better on that one than I would Jeopardy. But my mother was addicted to Wheel of Fortune. And I always thought with Wheel of Fortune, so much of your fate rests on where the wheel lands, right? Or the wheel could be in your favor and you could simply not know the puzzle. And it's one of those. I think you have to be really smart and really fortunate to do well on Wheel of Fortune. For me, if I was going to go to all that effort, there's just too much of it left to the whim of whatever the wheel says, and all that. And if it's your day, it's your day. I mean, no doubt about it. But yeah, I was always a Jeopardy kid. So congratulations, Craig Shahad from Philadelphia, and he'll be back to defend his title tonight. We'll see. Was it just a flash in the pan? From what we heard there, sounded like a pretty smart guy, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Wow. So good for him. And of course, Jamie Ding. I only feel so bad for him when you leave with more than $800,000. What, he'll lose about a third of it in taxes, thereabouts. So what he'll get somewhere between $500,000 and $600,000. He'll get home with. I'd take that. Absolutely good for him. All right, how about a few more random fun facts? Maybe they're not Jeopardy quality, but you can bedazzle, befuddle, and bewilder your friends at work and your family members at home. Just little fun nuggets of wisdom. Mr. Rogers, Fred Rogers, visited the Crayola factory in February of 1996. He poured the wax for crayon number 1 billion.
I think I heard that. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. What a legacy. Hey, how was work today? It was fine. I made the 1,000,000th crayon. Say what? Oh my gosh. Of course, I was never really a crayon kid, but it's a sign of respect. So good for him. Barry White, as in Barry White. You're my first, my last, my everything. That Barry White. Is there another one? Did you know that he went to jail because he was a gang member in his youth?
I didn't know that.
Just living on the street, being wild, making poor choices, right? While he was sitting in the Hooskow, he heard an Elvis Presley song on the radio and decided right then that he was going to get his life together and give music a shot. Pretty cool, huh?
That's pretty cool.
Way to go, Barry. That's all right. And we're glad he did. Absolutely, we are. Coca-Cola in 1953 wanted to raise their prices from 5 cents a bottle. They made a formal request to the United States Treasury to make a 7.5-cent coin.
Okay.
The Treasury declined. So Coke raised the price for their bottled drinks to 10 cents. But they just wanted 7.5. But the Treasury wouldn't play along. So there you go. That's why they went from 5 to 10. Now you know. There's a spot in the Pacific Ocean, if you didn't know. It's called Point Nemo. It's 1,670 miles from any land. which means that it is so remote that the nearest humans are typically in space, on the space station. How about that? Did any of you know that? I'll show of hands. A couple of you did know that. So if you're at Point Nemo, they ain't going to be a Cracker Barrel or a Buc-ee's out there. So I'm just telling you, you better take what you want with you. And the birthday number effect is a psychological phenomenon where people prefer the numbers in their birthday over other numbers. I'll have to contemplate that. Give some reflection to that one. The birthday number effect. There might be something to that. We'll have to see. Folks, we got a lot to get to. No more time to waste. Let's begin as we always do, honoring the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem, brought to you by Biscuit King, serving breakfast and lunch all day, every day. And they got 4 locations, 3 in Lexington, 1 in High Point, and the food, made from scratch. Biscuit King, home of the good enormous biscuit. Star Spangled Banner performed this morning by the Abraham Baldwin Concert Choir.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous skies o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that the flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? For the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
Finding the right station for news, talk, and sports is essential. But with so many options, where do you tune in? How about a station trusted by the Triad for decades? The same station with engaging hosts and breaking news. Could that be what you're searching for? When you want the latest updates and lively discussions, join the neighbors and tune in to WSJS, the Triad's #1 source for talk radio. WSJS, where the Triad comes to talk. Visit WSJS.com.
Looking for big flavor and a place the whole family will love? Head to East Coast Wings and Grill, your game day headquarters. With 50-plus bold wing flavors from mild all the way to insanity, there's a heat level for everyone. Not just wings, though. Enjoy burgers, wraps, salads, and more, all made fresh and packed with flavor. Bring the kids on Wednesdays after 3 p.m. Kids 10 and under eat free with an adult entree. Plus, check out weekday lunch specials Monday through Friday. Dine in, take out, or order online at your neighborhood East Coast Wings and Grill. Locally owned and operated. Big flavor, great family fun.
Febreze. As a rideshare driver, I love keeping my car smelling fresh and clean. So when I'm driving, I only trust Febreze car vent clips, featuring 3 distinct intensity settings, because it's that little touch that sets me apart. I can turn the intensity down for subtle freshness, or I can turn it up for when I want lots of scent. So whether it's set to low, medium, or high, with Febreze car, I know my car's going to smell amazing. Which keeps my driver rating right where it belongs. Picking up Oscar!
Whether you're tinkering in your garage or tackling big projects, if you know the value of working with your hands, you know Harbor Freight. And you can be confident knowing that at Harbor Freight, you can get quality tools at prices that work just as hard as you do. Because the only thing more satisfying than a job well done is a job well done, well under budget. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
I was choosing alcohol over my family. That's when I made the call. Now I'm finding better ways to cope.
Mental health care works when you make the call. Visit mentalhealthcareworks.org. A message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
That first time seeing my son, I feel like my life did a 180. He really a definition of like why he loves somebody. Through all of fatherhood's first, never stop being a dad. Visit fatherhood.gov to hear more. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Springtime winning on WSJS is a time to explore and discover fresh prizes, fresh starts, and a chance to bloom big. Make every moment a winner by scoring tickets to the hottest concerts, thrilling races, or your favorite team's game. Spring brings the bling, and winning is just a click away at WSJS.com. We're not just blooming, we're booming with fresh prizes at WSJS.com.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Time to wake up. It's a Good Morning on Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS, wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, take us along for the ride. We're available around the clock, around the world online at WSJS.com. The King of England heads to Capitol Hill today. CBS Stacey Lynn with the latest.
King Charles III is in Washington on an official state visit. Lawmakers invited him to address a joint meeting of Congress to outline his vision for the future of the U.S.-UK alliance. Royal addresses to Congress are rare. The only other came in 1991, when Charles' late mother, Queen Elizabeth II, made history as the first British monarch ever to do so. Stacey Lynn, CBS News, Washington.
Thank you, Stacey. It is time for class. And normally, we'd talk with a principal, a teacher, the president of the student body, something like that. But this time of year, we're all looking ahead to summertime. What are you going to do with the kiddos or the grand kiddos? You don't want them just sitting on the couch, turning into the ultimate couch potato, right? No, there's too much of the world to get out there and explore, enjoy, celebrate, and share. This morning, we are headed to Lake Lure and Camp Lurecrest to chat with the fella in charge, Dan Bragdon. Hey, Dan, thanks for being here.
Hey, Jeffrey, so glad to be on the show.
So, Dan, Lake Lure, this is the Lake Lure, the famous, the Hollywood Lake Lure, right?
That's right. The filming of Dirty Dancing and the Last of the Mohicans, and just recently back to our full level after Hurricane Helene. So we'd gone about a year and a half without a full lake, and here we are kind of back and ready for an excellent summer.
Isn't it nice things will never be exactly the same, Dan, but isn't it it's nice to get that kind of sense of normalcy back in your everyday living?
Well, I'm so grateful. We had so much support from the Triad area throughout the hurricane. I think we're coming back stronger and better, and it is just beautiful out here right now. I'm so grateful for a good summer coming up.
Oh, no doubt about it. All the campers, go get in the water right now. We're going to practice doing our lifts right there in the water. So if we drop you just a little splash. And no, there's more to camp than just that in there, Dan.
That's right. I think that right now camp is so valuable for our kids because it provides a technology-free, relationship-focused kind of time for our kids. They're off screens, they're out of the house, they're outside in nature, and they're getting invested in by college students that really care about them. And for us, we're faith-focused, and so we all center around just thinking about things that are higher and greater than ourselves. And so we are really thankful for the opportunity to get outside, to relationally focus, and to have really a life-changing best week of your life sort of experience.
Folks, if you would like details, the website to visit is camplurecrest.org. That's LURECREST.org. And Dan, you all really are about a week can change a life. So what is an average typical week at Camp Lurecrest like?
Well, each of our kids are come kind of independent, sent by their parents. And so when they get there, they join a cabin community that becomes their family for the week. Then they go through 16 different activities. And so they'll go out on the lake and go tubing on the lake. We've got a 3 zip line course that they'll go on. We've got a lot of different kind of outdoor ropes and climbing activities. We have a pool, and we have a 250-foot slip and slide that we built on the side of a hill last year without the lake. And so we'll go activity to activity, and all of the activities are just helping build relationships, making connections, helping us talk about things that really matter. and have a great time without technology, without some of the distractions or kind of burdens that would show up in everyday life.
And then, Dan, I love it because each camp is specific to a demographic or an age range. Like it all starts June 21st. That's Buffalo Creek 1 camp. Those are for kids 3rd through 6th grade. That's an option. You've got them for 6th through 8th grade, 7th through 9th, 9 through 12, 4 to 6. And at the end of the summer, a family camp where the kiddos can bring their grown-ups, right?
That's exactly right. And I know a lot of you are already thinking about how you can get out for that, because it is a ton of fun to come as a family and be out for that time. But we focus each week as a specific age group. So you're not going to be around kids who are, more than 2 or 3 years older or younger than you. And that way we can kind of give the best experience for each age group.
And Dan, one of those things about camp that I think probably doesn't get enough love and celebration and time in the spotlight is the opportunity to build independence and to be autonomous. It doesn't mean that we're hating on parents, but so many of us, with children, we make all the decisions. Even when we ask the kid, what do you think? Ultimately, we make the final call. But at camp, a kid's got to get up. A kid's got to decide what to eat. A kid's got to decide what to wear. A kid's got to decide how they're going to spend the money that they brought along to camp. That's all on them. Now, we're not just cutting them loose and letting them run wild, but it does help kind of give that nod to you're responsible for you, right? And here's how you can be responsible and make good choices. Isn't that a part of it?
Well, Jeffrey, you just nailed it. That's one of the things that's so important about camp is it gives autonomy in a safe and nurturing environment. And so it's not just that the kids are being cut loose, that they have a really safe context that they're coming in. And at Camp Lurcrest, we almost have one staff for every 2 kids. We hire 115 incredible college-age students that we bring out that kind of our counselors and support staff. But we're really creating an environment where the campers can kind of build new friendships, try new things, and build relationships with others in a safe context, separate from parents. So you can build that independence, but really resiliency and confidence are the things that really we see our campers take away that just kind of help them blossom further in life as they leave camp.
Oh, no doubt. And Dan, some camps are just kind of a flash in the pan. They come, they're here, then they go, they disappear or whatever. There's a multitude of reasons. But Lurcrest has been around for 75 years?
Yeah, we passed our 75-year mark a couple years ago, and so now we'll be entering our 78th summer. We started in 1948, and our founder was on the beaches of Normandy, Alfred Garr. And he in that moment said, I want to go back and create a camp experience for kids who've lost their parents in this war and been who've suffered. And so he came back, and that was where the vision started. It's grown beyond his original vision, but that was kind of the heart, is that wanted to do something in the midst of a chaotic environment.
And so that just means you all have found a way and a process and a tradition that works. And kids keep coming back year after year. Again, folks, have this conversation at your dinner table or maybe in the car on the way home from school this afternoon. If you would like to learn more, camplurcrest.org is the website to visit, and it's an easy drive from wherever you may be in the Piedmont Triad. And you're going to love it so much. Maybe after you drop the kid, you want to stick around, go get something to eat, stay a couple days yourself, and do a little bit of shopping. And Western North Carolina, so many folks have said, we want to be a part of the rebuild and the recovery effort. This is how you can be a part of it. Go invest in your children and invest in our brothers and sisters to the west. Dan, thanks for doing what you do. Have a great summer, my man.
Well, thanks so much, Jeffrey. I can't wait to see y'all out here. We appreciate everything you're doing. Take care.
camplurcrest.org. Sounds like it's more fun than you ought to be allowed to have. Get out there in the lake and practice your lift from Dirty Dancing. It's all part of the camp experience. 7:29. We got to take another break. When we come back, rewind. Birthdays, anniversaries, your Wordle clue, and a magical musical moment on the way on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
Feel the rush of the stadium and the roar of the crowd. It all happens right here with the Charlotte Football Club on WSJS. Charlotte FC is not just a game, it's a passion. From first kick to final whistle, hear the crown roar on WSJS and WSJS.com. Saturday night, Charlotte FC hits Gillette Stadium for a showdown with New England Revolution.
Only one queen at the top of the mountain.
Live, loud, and local. All hail the crown, live on WSJS.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Piedmont Triad area weather. We have a bit of a cooling trend coming our way. We do have some wet weather chances coming in too. Generally cloudy for today with a few showers arriving throughout the afternoon into tonight as well. Today's high 70 and the overnight low near 55. Elevated chances for showers with thunderstorms for Wednesday lingering into Wednesday night. And a strong to isolated severe storm may form. Also chances for heavy rainfall here. Wednesday's high low 70s. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore. For News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
The Daily Pulse with Stephen Pack, the Triad's heartbeat for news, conversations, and the stories that shape your day.
The big takeaway here is while you are looking for alternative revenue streams, be sure to effectively vet them before you bring them in.
Where Triad News meets real talk, keeping you informed, engaged, and ahead of the day. The Pulse with Stephen Beck. This morning at 9 on News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Spring savings going on now at Crossroads Ford of Kernersville. Brand new 2025s must go. Up to $12,000 off MSRP on many amazing Fords. Ford F-150 trucks, Ford Broncos, and Bronco Sports. Huge selection and huge savings. See John and his team today. Spring savings going on now at Crossroads Ford of Kernersville, the Ford store that gives you more. Right off I-40 and 421 on Highway 66. On select Ford models, visit crossroadsfordkernersville.com for more details.
Jerry Hunt Supercenter, the king of pre-owned cars, is stocked up and ready for the madness in March. Jerry Hunt has more than 1,200 pre-owned vehicles and still adding. So many great cars to choose from. Let Jerry Hunt Supercenter help you make your slam dunk. Jerry Hunt Supercenter is your home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Check out their massive inventory at jerryhuntsupercenter.com or visit Jerry Hunt Supercenter, the king of pre-owned cars in Lexington and Salisbury.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Jeffrey Griffin with Try It Today on WSJS.
News Talk Sports from the Triad, WSJS. Good morning, everybody. That dashing young man right there is Christian Snyder. I'm Jeffrey Griffin. Thanks for being here, folks. Have you registered for springtime winning at WSJS.com? Well, what are you waiting for? Come on, this will take 10 seconds of your day. Your name, your email. They'll ask you, what prize do you want to win? And boy, have we got them. We got Kid Rock doing 2 shows in the Carolinas, May 8th and 9th in Charlotte and in Raleigh. Saturday night racing at Bowman Gray, the Sportsman 100 coming up. And these, y'all, folks, it's the best people watching. You got to go. If you've not been to Bowman Gray, check this off your bucket list with tickets from us. College baseball's heating up. Every game matters now as teams are putting on the big push to secure their spot in the postseason. Wake Forest takes on Louisville this weekend at the Couch. And how about the boys in blue? Charlotte FC, 5th place in Major League Soccer in the Eastern Conference. And the bank will be rocking May 16th when Toronto comes to town. We got them. You want them. Easiest thing in the world. You can win once every 30 days. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everybody, and register for springtime winning at WSJS.com, where spring brings the bling. Are you celebrating a birthday or an anniversary today? I wish you'd let us know so we could party right alongside you. We'll hang up a banner, blow up some balloons, maybe order cupcakes with extra sprinkles on top. Whatever, whatever you like. It doesn't have to be cupcakes. Or we could do an ice cream cake. We could do a pie. We could have cobbler with ice cream. What makes you happy? How about a little nanner pudding? Yeah, that speaks to the belly, doesn't it? So the number to call, 777-1600, and we'll just love on you right here on air a little bit and wish you a happy birthday or an anniversary. Maybe it's been 30 days at the new job. Maybe you've been married 1 year, right? Maybe you've been married 50 years. That would call for a super duper celebration, wouldn't it? Maybe you've eclipsed that 90-day probationary mark on the new job hunt. You got in and you're making it work and you're just killing it, rocking it, right? Doing all the right stuff, making a difference in the office. Or maybe you've been clean and sober for 36 hours. That is worth celebrating too. All right. So let us know, what is the good news? The number to call, 777-1600. What celebrities made the big list today? The 5th president of the United States, James Monroe, born this day, 1758. And businessman, you know him from the movie. Born in 1908, Oskar Schindler.
I don't understand. You want these people?
These people. My people. I want my people.
Who are you, Moses? Come on, what is this? Come on, where's the money on this? Where's the scam?
It's good business.
Yeah, it's good business in your opinion. Look, you've got to move them. The equipment, everything to Czechoslovakia. Pay for all that and build another camp. Doesn't make any sense.
Look,
you're not telling me
it's
something.
good for me. I know them. I'm familiar with them. I don't have to train them. It's good for you. I'll compensate you.
Yeah, that's right.
It's good for the army.
Yeah, of course.
What a story. If you've not seen Schindler's List, well, first of all, you need to be emotionally prepared. I don't say that lightly. It's not a movie that one should take on unprepared and unfamiliar. You really do. So do a little bit of reading, and then if it's right for you and your family, What an extraordinary life. But everybody at some point should watch Schindler's List. And today, the man was born 1908. Harper Lee, born in 1926. But didn't write a lot, but boy, what she did write was some kind of good, right? Actress Ann-Margret. Oh my gracious. What a beautiful lady. Born in 1941.
Can you help me, please?
Can we help you? Yes, ma'am.
Well, then I'd like you to check my motor. It whistles, but I simply don't understand why
I'll make it
it's not
simple, ma'am. Your motor's broken.
broke. But it was running perfectly when I pulled up here, except for the whistle. Are you sure you're a mechanic?
Sure, I'm a mechanic. I mean, you got here just in the nick of time because we're going to dismantle this whole thing. Completely. It might take a whole day.
A day?
Maybe two.
Well, if you have to. Well, can you lend me a car until you have mine running again?
And I mean, just what a sultry sound. And she dated Elvis Presley. They were an item for many years. And Elvis, we understand. We really do. Ann-Margret, and so many shows and TV programs and movies. Just wow, what an icon. Happy birthday. Talk show host Jay Leno, born in 1950. Penelope Cruz, born in 74. And one more actress to close out our celebrity A-list, Jessica Alba, born in 1981. Let's open up the WSJS history book, shall we? Here is Rewind.
This is Rewind.
I will fight you,
April
young man.
28th,
With my free hands, I will
1963.
battle you to the death.
Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf?
Bravo!
And
For over 30 years, I've cried myself to sleep.
a funny thing happened on the way to the Forum. Big winners of the Tony Awards.
The gods themselves would weep.
This date in 1975.
It was like being in the eye of a hurricane.
The final televised interview with John Lennon on Tom Snyder's Tomorrow Show.
You know, you'd suddenly wake up in the middle of what? A concert or a happening and think, wow, how did I get here? You know?
I'm just sitting here watching the wheels go round and round.
That same day, Ringo Starr appeared on the Smothers Brothers show
A lady that I know just came from Colombia.
to perform
She smiled because I did not understand.
the No-No song.
And I said, no, 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 I don't smoke it no more.
I'm Brendan Brooks,
Tired of waking up on the floor.
and that's Rewind.
The No-No song. Are we familiar with the No-No song?
I've never heard of that. No.
I am not. I must confess. You never can tell what cool fact you're going to leave with and learn when you tune into the big show. The No-No song. We'll have to pull that up later and do a deep dive, see what that's all about. What else is in the history book today? Maryland became the 7th state of the Union, born in 1780. Born. Oh my gosh. Well, I kinda, sorta, yeah. Not really, but okay, just make it work. This day in 1788, vaccine for yellow fever was announced in 1932. That's a good thing. Charles de Gaulle, president of France, resigned in 1969. I've spent more time in Charles de Gaulle Airport than I ever wanted to. Oh my gosh. We took the family to Paris. And we were trying to hop a flight back. We just could not. And get this, I think at the time there were only 3 flights out of Charles de Gaulle back to the U.S., to the East Coast anyway, every day. And if you didn't get on one of those 3 flights, so we stayed at a nearby hotel within walking distance of de Gaulle Airport, I think for an extra 2 or 3 days while we were in France. And we'd wander over to Charles de Gaulle. No, watch one plane leave, then another, then plane number 3. Nope, not getting home today. Oh my goodness. And it's maybe not curious for the locals, but it's not an airport like you would encounter here in the US. These really just these oddly shaped and placed moving walkways, up and down, and ramps and staircases, and you kind of went, okay, we're not in Charlotte anymore. But I will tell you this, they do have good food at Charles de Gaulle Airport. It's not bad. You could eat there for a couple days. So good stuff. Charles de Gaulle again resigned this day in 1969. In 1990, it closed No, they locked the doors after 6,137 performances on Broadway, talking about, of course, A Chorus Line.
One singular sensation, every little step she takes. One thrilling combination, every move that she makes. One smile and suddenly nobody else will do. You know you'll never be lonely with you. No.
Did you ever do that show, Christian?
I have never done that show.
I have
no.
not done that show. I was privileged enough to see it on the Great White Way, but I have not. And I don't know that there's a role. You know, that's part of being a performer. You have to know where do you fit in, or do you not? Do you just take a pass on that one? Great soundtrack, splendid music, right? Love the show. I just don't think there's a role for me in that show. I have to watch and applaud and cheer from afar. Nothing wrong with that. So, but good stuff. If you've never seen A Chorus Line, that might be a show worth taking in. 6,137 performances. That's pretty good. That is pretty good indeed. And this day in 2007, the ashes of actor James Doohan, who portrayed engineer Scotty on Star Trek, and of Apollo 7 astronaut Gordon Cooper, his ashes as well, they soared into space aboard a rocket ship this day in 2007. And the cool factor on that is out of this world. All right, all you wordlers, you got something to write with and on. Here is your clue for Tuesday, April 28th. Donald's favorite phrase. Donald's favorite phrase. Your Wordle clue for the 28th day of the 4th month of 2026, Donald's favorite phrase. Good luck with that. We're going to take another break. We'll come back and wrap up the first hour of the big show with a TV rundown for primetime and late night, as well as a magical musical moment and another song for springtime. That's next on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
Life's a whirlwind of news, sports, and unpredictable weather. But what if you could catch every moment? Dive into the heart of the action with WSJS.com. From thrilling sports plays to heated debates, we've got it all. Listen live from anywhere in the world. Meet your favorite hosts and join the fun with contests and live events. Whether you're a news junkie or a sports fanatic, WSJS.com is your ultimate playground. So why wait? Get in on the action and make every moment count with WSJS.com.
Be at the Fortress for Match Mayhem. Charlotte FC returned to Bank of America Stadium to host 4 straight home matches. Get ready to party all month long with exclusive giveaways and special ticket offers. The Crown will kick off their homestand against FC Cincinnati on Saturday, May 9th at 7:30 p.m. Plus, don't miss matchups against New York City FC, Toronto FC, and New England Revolution. Join in on the fun. Get your tickets now at charlottefootballclub.com/tickets.
This hour of Try It Today is brought to you in part by our friends at Crossroads Ford of Kernersville. Visit John and his team today. Crossroads Ford, the Ford store that gives you more. Find your deal today. Crossroads Ford, Highway 66 in Kernersville.
Child abuse is not a bad parent problem.
Keeping families out of crisis in the first place
is how we prevent it
from ever happening.
Go to preventchildabuse.org and
let's solve child abuse before it ever happens.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at tryethos.com. That's tryethos.com. Wesley Financial Financial Group is not a law firm.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. 800-791-1313. That's 800-791-1313.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
Outstanding citizens, it's time to take action. Jeffrey Griffin, your voice on WSJS, is up for Winston-Salem Journal Reader's Choice Radio Personality of the Year. No excuses, no delays. He's earned it. Now you confirm it. The choice is clear. Griffin for Personality of the Year. On your feet and carry out the order. Visit WSJS.com and cast your vote now. Vote strong and put Griffin at the top where he belongs. WSJS.com.
Try it today with Jeffrey Griffin, only on WSJS.
News Talk Sports in the Triad, WSJS. What in the world is on the TV? My gracious. Game 5 of the NBA playoffs. Boston hosts Philadelphia. They tip at 7 o'clock. The Spurs are home against Portland. That's a 9:30 game. Then the Knicks will host Atlanta at 8 o'clock. So there you go. More power to you. The first season finale of R.J. Decker will air on ABC at 9 o'clock. Bear Grylls Running Wild with Tiffany Haddish. Oh, my gosh. Something about that just makes me laugh. Go ahead, Tiffany. Get after it, girl. That'll be on Fox at 9 p.m. The schedule also includes Will Trent and NCIS at 8 o'clock, NCIS Origins at 9, NCIS Sydney at 10 p.m. On the late night circuit, Stephen Colbert is a repeat. He'll chat with Anderson Cooper and Patton Oswalt. Seth Meyers welcomes in Matthew Rice and Sabrina Rudin. Jimmy Kimmel will catch up with Kiki Palmer and Kevin Morby. And Jimmy Fallon chats with Emily Blunt and Chet Hanks. All right. Or you can just keep it tuned right here to WSJS. For our magical musical moment on a Tuesday morning, another song for springtime. It was released in 1968. On the charts, it went all the way to number 3 in the U.S., while it did not make the top 100 in the U.K. It was one of the most enduring feel-good anthems of the late 1960s, written by Felix Cavalier and Eddie Brigati. It was the band's first single released under their new name. Now, the song was conceived during a performance in Hawaii. The melody and the theme center on optimism and simple pleasures. And here's something I bet you didn't know. It's one of the earliest 7-inch singles released in stereo. So this song was in part responsible for the broadcast industry's move from mono to stereo recordings. They described it as a sonic sanctuary of pure joy on the release. That's been used in a lot of films, including Scrubs, Greatest American Hero, and The First Wives Club. You can sing along. I think everybody knows it. Here is A Beautiful Morning from the Rascals.
It's a beautiful morning. I think I'll go outside for a while and just smile. Just taking some clean, fresh air for a if the weather's fine and you got the time, it's your chance to wake up and plan another brand new day. Either way, it's a beautiful morning. Each bird keeps singing his own song. So long, I've got to be on my way now. No fun just hanging around. I got to cover ground. You couldn't keep it down. It just ain't no good if the sun shines and you're still inside. Still inside. Still inside. will be children with robins and flowers. Sunshine caresses each new waking hour. Seems to me that people keep seeing more and more mistakes. Gotta say, lead the way. It's okay. Gotta say, it's okay. All right. Gotta say, lead the
A beautiful morning from the Rascals. I said that was their first song released under their new band name. Prior to that, they were the Young Rascals. Then there was another group that appeared on the scene as the Young Rascals as well. It was going to go to court, and this group finally said, sorry, we give. We'll change our name. So they dropped the Young, just went the Rascals, and then went on and went to number 3 on the Billboard Top 100 chart. So good for them. That's going to do it for the first hour of the big show. Now, coming up after the 8 o'clock break, when we get a little news, a little weather, a little sports coming your way, we're going to get between the pages with Tommy Hayes. Tommy's latest book is The Marriage Bed. I'll give you a sneak peek. A freak accident comes on the heels of a startling revelation, and that lays forth the foundation of a marriage, and a husband is left to grapple with the aftermath. So find out what this is really all about when Tommy joins us just after the top of the hour. We've got mom life and some stuff you'll want to think about for this summer, brain power, and, of course, our weekly visit to Camp Dado. And somewhere along the way, we might decide to give away stuff. Why? Because the Ticket Fairy's been good to us. We've got tickets for Bowman Gray Racing, Charlotte FC, Wake Forest Baseball at the Couch. The Demon Deacons taking on Louisville this weekend. We got them. You want them when it's time. The number to call, 336-777-1600. A lot more coming your way. Don't touch that dial. See you in just a minute on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
At WSJS.com, you might have noticed we're not just any news site. It's true, we've ignored the trend of limiting content to a single topic. Instead, we're bringing you news, talk, sports, and weather all in one place. Listen to us live worldwide or explore your favorite show hosts. Check out the latest concert info, join our contests, and attend live appearances. Plus, dive into our sports teams. Visit us online at WSJS.com. We're your all-in-one source for everything you love.
See why so many families choose Calvary Day School for its commitment to faith-centered education and academic excellence. At Calvary, students grow academically, spiritually, and socially with opportunities in the arts, athletics, and innovative STEM programs. With small class sizes and a supportive community, every student can thrive. Schedule your campus tour today at 336-714-5575 or visit calvaryday.school.
Life can be hectic, but Northwest Ace is here to help you tackle any project with ease. From expert advice to top-notch supplies, they've got everything you need. Why run around when you can measure twice, shop once, and get it right the first time? As your friendly neighborhood hardware store, they offer instant savings for members right in the store. Visit Northwest Ace at 3450 Robin Hood Road in Winston-Salem, online at northwesthardware.com. Northwest Ace, the healthful place.
So this new dose is, nope, that's not it. The price is nowhere to be found.
Mr. Green? Hi, it's all good. We've got this.
This is not just help from a Walgreens pharmacist.
Oh, new prescriptions. Cool. Let me check to see if these are the lowest cost options covered by your Medicare plan.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
This is someone supporting you every step of the way. Chat with a pharmacist today to find help saving. This is the human kind of help. Walgreens.
In a world that moves a million miles a second, Haagen-Dazs invites you to slow down and savor every delicious bite. Take it one almond at a time with a Haagen-Dazs Vanilla Milk Chocolate Almond Bar. Madagascar vanilla, rich milk chocolate, and toasted California almonds make this unmatched icon legendary. Whatever Dazs you savor, a snack bar or your favorite flavor, say goodbye to the fast life and hello to savoring the finest ingredients and the richest and creamiest ice cream. That's Dazs, available at retailers nationwide.
What's happening, everybody? It's WD from The Drive, and on this afternoon show, we take a look ahead at next year's crop of quarterback talent in the NFL Draft. Who's overrated? Who's underrated? Plus, we react to the reveal of the NBA Rookie of the Year last night, and we have some fun in Nerd Corner. Be with us 4 to 6 p.m. right here on WSJS.
All the news that matters and more. WSJS Winston-Salem, Greensboro, High Point, Burlington. Online at WSJS.com.
I went to My Computer Career because I needed job security.
Because I wanted a career in cybersecurity.
I went to My Computer Career because IT jobs are everywhere.
My old job was going nowhere.
I went because I didn't want college loans for the rest of my life. Because I wanted a career for the rest of my life.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. Classes available online or in person. Financial aid available for qualified students, including the GI Bill. 529 college savings plans accepted.
Not available in Washington State.
Ow! Sweetie, come here. Don't worry. I see a lot of patients with the exact same thing.
Ever since the ice skating rink went in next door?
Or is it more than
Dr. Clark's business is heating up.
So many patients need my help. How will I find time to see all of them?
They need to hire a scheduler, stat.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Piedmont Triad area weather. We have a bit of a cooling trend coming our way. We do have some wet weather chances coming in too. Generally cloudy for today with a few showers arriving throughout the afternoon into tonight as well. Today's high 70 and the overnight low near 55. Elevated chances for showers with thunderstorms for Wednesday lingering into Wednesday night. And a strong to isolated severe storm may form. Also chances for heavy rainfall here. Wednesday's high low 70s. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore for News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Hi, this is Todd Starnes. Join me at 12 noon for the Todd Starnes Show as we dive into the latest in politics, faith, and culture news. You'll hear from top newsmakers and have the chance to share your thoughts.
Tell me something.
Don't miss out on the conversation that matters to you. Make the Todd Starnes Show your home for insightful discussions and lively debates on News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS, and WSJS.com.
Hungry for something fresh? Head to Bobo's Deli and Grill at 3478 Robin Hood Road. They serve the best crisp salads, hearty burgers, and deli sandwiches made with meats and cheeses sliced fresh in-house daily. Or try one of their made-to-order wraps packed with bold flavors and quality ingredients. And if you need catering for a party or meeting, large or small, Bobo's has got you covered. Come taste why locals love Bobo's Deli and Grill at 3478 Robin Hood Road beside the Robin Hood YMCA.
When your little one has a cold with a fever, try new DayQuil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever. It's the daytime coughing, aching, sore throat fever just for kids medicine. DayQuil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever offers fast, effective cold and fever relief for kids ages 6 and up with a delicious grape flavor that kids love. New DayQuil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever will help them feel better fast so they can get back to the fun stuff quickly. New DayQuil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
It's a kind of magic.
Live from the Twin City,
It's a kind of magic.
it's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
I'm a superhero.
More powerful than a locomotive.
I'm a superhero.
Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound.
I'm like a superhero or something.
Hey, I'm a superhero too. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's National Superhero Day. Superman, Iron Man, Batman, Wonder Woman, Black Panther.
I'm a superhero. You're not.
It honors real-life superheroes as well.
You're a superhero.
Military, police officers, firefighters, doctors, or nurses.
Nice cake.
Nice cake.
Let's start the show.
News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS. Good morning, everybody. I'm Jeffrey Griffin. Welcome to hour number 2 of the big show. We need your help. Really, truly, right? We've been nominated for Radio Personality of the Year at the Winston-Salem Journal Reader's Choice Awards. Voting ends this coming weekend, so go and vote. We're listed under People and Personalities. You right there, and then Radio Personality. Moi. Now, it's a great list, sure. We love all those folks. They are super talented, and it is a privilege and an honor to be included. That said, it's also a contest, and we'd like to win. Does it sound awful to say that? Does it? I feel bad saying it. I mean, it is. It's a great honor to be nominated, but we really would love to win. So if you would, you can go to WSJS.com. There's a great big link there. You click on the box and go, and then you click. Again, there are several categories. So you got to go to People and Personalities. Boy, when we are personalities, aren't we? So, and then you go, and it's a Radio Personality, and we're listed right there. If you would, please vote. Tell your friends to vote. Encourage your neighbors. I mean, you know, and we hope that you'll vote for us. There's all kinds of categories you can vote for. I mean, really, truly, just about everything in the known universe. So if you have a favorite server at a local restaurant, they might be nominated as well. So you could vote for them. Your favorite insurance person, your favorite attorney, your favorite photographer, your favorite florist. I'm just telling you, there's all kinds of opportunities and locations and venues and everything. So right there, but again, we've been nominated and we are mighty proud of that. So, and you know, that is really a credit to Christian and to all of the folks that work here at Truth Network and make a Triad Today possible and do some of that grunt work that doesn't really get a lot of spotlight. But, folks that program and folks that create commercials and our sales reps and all our support staff and our leadership, that is really a nod to them. I just kind of get to sit here and have fun, right? They do the hard work. So you might put the check mark beside my name, but that really is for everyone at Truth Network. So we appreciate the consideration. And again, you can vote every day through this weekend. All right, it is 8 minutes after 8 o'clock. I thought we were going to get between the pages. Christian, what happened?
I could not reach him. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Hope everything's okay with Brother Tommy. We were going to talk about the marriage bed. I've been teasing everybody about it. So I tell you what, we will just put this in the file. Okay. So there you go. And Tommy will have to come back and be with us another day. How about that? That'd be okay with everybody? Sure. So we hope that Tommy is well and not feeling poorly this morning, but we were not able to connect. So Tommy will be back with us another day. So on temporarily, we will not do between the pages this morning, but I do have other stuff that we can talk about right here. And today is Superhero Day, right? And they're kind of superheroes, but not really. Who are the best action movie stars of all time? Now, this is according to the gang at Ranker. Have any thoughts? Okay. So they're kind of superheroes, but these are real people, right? Not cartoon characters.
I'm with you.
I've got the top 15 here. You want to go ahead and throw out a guess for who holds the top spot? Who's the best action movie star of all time?
I mean, he won't stop making movies until he dies. I'm going to say it's Tom Cruise.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Let's see where Christian's guess checks in. Okay. I was going to go with Harrison Ford. That would be my nod, but we'll see. All right. At number 15, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. So
yeah.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I guess.
Stick to wrestling. I don't think he's a good actor.
He's charming. I do. I think he is inherently funny, naturally funny. I really like Dwayne The Rock. All right, number 14, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Not my favorite.
That's just not my cup of tea. More power to him. Number 13, should have seen this one. This one should have been on our radar. Sean Connery.
Of course.
Okay, yeah, the shame on us. Chuck Norris, number 12. I was sure Chuck was going to be in the top 10. I didn't even think about this guy being an action movie star. I guess so, yeah. Liam Neeson.
Yeah, very much so.
A particular set of skills. Anyway, yeah, I wouldn't mess with Liam. Jet Li, now we've cracked the top 10. Clint Eastwood at number 9. Again, this is the gang at Ranker. Oh, here's my guy, Harrison Ford at number 8.
There you go.
Okay, so there you go. I respectable. I didn't hit a home run, but respectable. All right. Jason Statham. Oh, that's the guy from Megalodon.
And everything. He's bald,
and
yes.
other movies, yes. And he's the same in every movie. Of course, you could say that about a lot of these performers, couldn't you? I guess. Bruce Lee at number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bruce Willis at number 5. How did we not think of Bruce Willis? We should. Shame on us. At number 5. Sylvester Stallone. That was going to be my other guess. If not Harrison Ford, I would go with Stallone. At number 4. Okay. All right. Keanu Reeves at number 3.
John Wick. Yep.
Oh, I've never seen one of those movies.
Strong movie, strong performance.
All right, now you said Tom Cruise, and we haven't named him yet, so he's still in the running. The top 2 spots at number 2, Jackie Chan.
He's funny.
He is funny too. He is. I'll give you that. He's funny. All right, number 1, according to the gang at Ranker, the best action movie stars of all time. Is it Christian Snyder with Tom Cruise? We'll see.
Certainly not me.
It is not. Tom Cruise did not make the top 15. It is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm not surprised.
We should have seen that one coming too. Yeah, shame on us. But you're right. Tom Cruise should be in the top 15.
I'm surprised he's not. Yeah.
Like 722 action movies so far and not done, right?
No.
All right. So there you go. I had Harrison Ford at number 8, but then Arnold. Arnold tops the list. What else jumped out at me at this list? Where are the girls?
Action hero, I guess, is a specific.
Where are the girls?
It would say heroine.
This just says action movie stars.
Oh, then I don't know.
Okay. The top 3 females checking in. All right. I just gave you the top 15. Sigourney Weaver at number 37. Okay. I guess. Yeah. It's, Scarlett Johansson at number 34.
Black Widow. Yep.
Yes. And Mila Jovovich at number 25 is the top ranking female.
I don't know who that is.
Well, she played Joan of Arc. I wouldn't call that an action movie star, but she did do that. I don't know. I can't name another Mila Jovovich movie. Apparently, neither can Christian. But that is the top ranking lady on the list, and not until number 25. So the top 24 were guys.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Does it make sense?
Action's a male-dominated series. Yeah,
I mean,
that makes sense.
I know some ladies I think could take out some of those guys in the top 15. I'm just telling you. Not necessarily in a movie setting. I'm talking about in real life. If I were picking sides, who could save me? Who would come and get me? I don't know. I don't know. It's curious, but there you go. You can continue that debate around the dinner table or in the break room at the office this morning. All right, we are going to take a break. When we come back, Mom Life next on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
Life. It's a whirlwind of conversations and connections. In the Triad, where do you turn when you need to be heard? WSJS is your voice, bringing you the latest news, compelling talk, and thrilling sports. It's where the Triad comes to talk and listen. Tune in and be a part of the conversation that matters. Visit WSJS.com and discover why WSJS is the heartbeat of the Triad. Join us, where your voice is always heard.
Extreme Ice Racing is coming to Winston-Salem. 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds with no brakes. Extreme International Ice Racing, Speedway Bikes, riders from all over the world, including the Thunder Colby Long, the British Bulldog, Kyle Lego Legault, Iceman, and more. Plus go-kart strikes and kids. Friday, May 8th and Saturday, May 9th at the Fairgrounds Arena in Winston-Salem. That's Extreme Ice Racing in Winston-Salem. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com. You get the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Edward Jones financial advisor Doug Eslett can help. He'll work with you on an investment strategy for long-term results. Edward Jones can give you the tools and knowledge for a steady approach to hitting your financial targets. Get started by giving Doug Eslett a call at 336-477-6042 or visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Let's play ball!
Ready for a home run? Wake Forest Baseball is back at the couch, and it's your chance to catch all the action live. Listen to Triad Today, The Drive, and Waking Up Proud for your chance to win tickets. Brought to you by Pancho Villa, serving delicious, authentic, fresh food in Winston-Salem and High Point. Check out the full schedule at WSJS.com. But hurry, these games are hotter than a fastball, and tickets are flying out faster than a grand slam. Wake Forest Baseball. Don't miss it.
Biscuit King in High Point and Lexington serves enormous, delicious, award-winning biscuits. Made from scratch and filled up with whatever you like best. Today's special is a bologna biscuit for only $2.49. Biscuit King. Delivery and online ordering available through BiscuitKingLex.com.
Thanks to your support, the nonprofits VetTix and First Tix have given away tens of millions of tickets and counting to America's heroes. Got extra tickets to concerts, games, or special events? Or want to see if you qualify? Go to vettix.org and firsttix.org today.
Fabrice. As a rideshare driver, I love keeping my car smelling fresh and clean. So when I'm driving, I only trust Febreze Car Vent Clips, featuring 3 distinct intensity settings because it's that little touch that sets me apart. I can turn the intensity down for subtle freshness, or I can turn it up for when I want lots of scent. So whether it's set to low, medium, or high, with Febreze Car, I know my car's going to smell amazing. Which keeps my driver rating right where it belongs. Picking up, Oscar!
La, 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 la.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Put that dial right back where it was. That's right, because it's the station you want to listen to.
Rise and shine. It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News Talk Sports in the Triad, WSJS. Mostly cloudy this morning. That will eventually become mostly sunny with showers and thunderstorms, likely until sometime after lunch. The winds are going to pick up. We're looking at a high of 70 today. Mostly cloudy tonight with the lows in the upper 50s. Then tomorrow, the midweek rolls around with more rain on the way, strong winds, and a bit warmer. A high of 75. Thursday, looking at sunshine and 71. If you would like a traveling weather forecast for wherever you may be going and whatever you may be doing, don't hesitate to reach out. The number to call, 336-777-1600, or connect with us via email, triadtoday@WSJS.com. Christian, what in the world is going on?
It is a tough Tuesday. We'll just say that. I don't know.
Oh, my goodness. So we couldn't reach Tommy or between the pages, and now our co-host for Mom Life is indisposed and cannot. Wow. It's just you and me, brother.
She's doing her thing, I guess.
All right. Now, I did get the list, though, so I happen to know what she was going to talk about. All
That's
right.
good.
So, and this is part of it. Vacation Bible School. VBS season will be upon us in the not too distant future. And for a lot of us in these parts, our parents would sign us up for VBS at our church, the church down the street, grandma's church, the neighbor's church, everybody's church. We could go to 3, 4, maybe even 5 vacation Bible schools in a summer, in a single summer. And we'd have a blast and a great time at all of them. Well, registration is starting to open for many VBS opportunities in the Piedmont Triad this summer. So we thought we'd share some of these with you. Now, for some of these, we have descriptions as to what they have planned. And then for others, they've just said, we are going to have VBS, but details are still being hammered out. So you can Google that church. You can call that church. You can go and visit that faith community and find out. And then if the dates work right and the hours are, kind of G and haw with your way of life at your house, then maybe you want to sign up. And if it's not even to go, maybe you want to go and volunteer. And a lot of faith communities have VBS adventures, not only for the kids, but for the grown-ups as well. So this is what we've been able to track down. In the Twin City, we begin in Winston-Salem. Ardmore Baptist Church will be hosting children who have completed kindergarten through 5th grade, June 22nd through the 26th. It's 9 to 12 each day. You can learn how God has a table big enough to include everyone. It'll be a fun-filled week of discovery and action. Old Town Baptist Church, it's going to be June 7th through 10th each night from 6 to 8. It is Illumination Station. I feel like I should say it differently. Illumination Station. There you go. Shining a light on who Jesus really is. That is for kids who have completed the 8th grade or are at least 4 years old, anywhere in between. So 4 years old through 8th grade, get out to Old Town Baptist. How about Redeemer Prez? All kids 4 years old by June 9th to rising 5th graders are invited to visit Rainforest Falls. I feel like we should have some tropical music going. Overflowing with wild waterfalls and towering trees, kids will plunge. I see what you did there. Kids will plunge into discovering the nature of God and what it means to be rooted in relationship with him. So we got Ardmore Baptist, Old Town Baptist, Redeemer Prez. Those are all in Winston-Salem. Some other churches in the Twin City, which are going to host VBS, but details are not available at this time, include Triad Christian Fellowship, Salem Baptist Church, First Presbyterian Church of Winston-Salem, and Centenary United Methodist. That's the big stone church in downtown Winston-Salem. So you can Google those churches, call those churches, just get in touch, go visit, and they'll tell you everything you need to know about VBS. Let's head to the Gate City in Greensboro. Westminster Pres. They've got VBS on the schedule June 15th to the 19th. It'll happen from 9 a.m. to noon daily, so 3 hours. Rome, Paul, and the Underground Church. It's open to rising kindergartners through rising sixth graders. This summer at VBS, they'll step back in time to Rome, exploring the life of the Apostle Paul and the Underground Church. Kids will participate in memorable Bible Times Marketplace. They're going to sing catchy songs, play teamwork building games, dig into Roman Eats. Roman Eats. Give spaghetti and meatballs at VBS?
Maybe. Bread and salsa?
And salsa. I could go with that too. All right, but yeah, Roman Eats. Maybe gelato for everybody. I'm just throwing things out there. Okay, but anyway, so no chicken nuggets. I don't believe chicken nuggets were a part of Roman cuisine. I'm curious about this. We may have to go visit Westminster Pres and see what they're serving on the Roman menu.
Nor were goldfish, but everybody has goldfish.
Goldfish is a VBS staple. I think it's a rule. It's in the Bible, right? Doesn't it?
I don't know about that, but yeah.
Yes, it is. Thou shalt not have VBS without goldfish.
Fair enough. Yes, it's a staple for sure.
It is a staple. Who doesn't love? If you don't like goldfish, you're not getting into heaven. That's all I can tell you. All right, what else we got here? You will visit Paul while he's under house arrest, collect Bible memory makers, and each day concludes at Extolo, a time of upbeat worship that gets everybody involved. I'm betting that will involve a song and maybe some hand clapping and dancing. And possibly goldfish.
Possibility.
All right. Also in the Gate City, First Baptist Church, kids ages 4 through 5th graders are invited to travel. Together we go. We don't travel alone. That's the theme for this year's VBS. It focuses on connection with Jesus, family, and friends of all ages, helping every child discover where and how they belong. The hope, of course, is that every kiddo will leave knowing they are never alone as they move through the world. First Baptist Greensboro, a fully inclusive church. Music camp follows VBS for a full day of meaningful fun. Oh, so you could do VBS and then you could stick around for music camp, right?
Sounds great.
July 20th through the 23rd. Again, VBS goes 9 to 12 each day. Also in Greensboro, we don't have the details, but you can follow up and learn more. First Lutheran Church, First Presbyterian Church, Grace Community Church, Holy Trinity Episcopal, Mercy Hill Church, 2 campuses, the Ridge Campus and the Clifton Road Campus, Star Mountain Presbyterian, and St. Paul the Apostle Catholic Church. Also, West Market United Methodist in Greensboro. Children age 3 through 5th grade are invited. This year will be Operation Restoration, mending God's world through Bible stories, music, crafts, games, snacks, and hands-on service projects. You can learn about how to participate in God's work in the world while feeding, helping, forgiving, praying, and resting. I don't know that we do enough of any of that, so bring on more of it, right? Participation may be capped if registration, goes off the deep end. So don't put it off. That's what that means. You want to get your kiddos signed up, go and sign up today. In High Point, Mercy Hill Church and Oakview Baptist Church will be hosting Vacation Bible Schools, and one faith community in Burlington. And there are probably more. This is just the list that we had. Long's Chapel Christian Church will hold a VBS this summer as well. My favorite VBS that I ever went to in Winston-Salem, and of course we were at Maple Springs, and a lot of the United Methodist churches in the Twin City decided to gather together, and we had VBS, a week-long, day-long, everyday VBS on the Children's Home campus on Renolda Road, which is now, of course, Crossnore. And there was a huge village that the adults constructed. Jesus would come through every day with a donkey and stop and tell stories. We were all given biblical era robes to wear. I'll never forget, we made mud bricks We did songs. We did all kinds of crafts, but it was the marketplace. And sometimes Roman soldiers would meander through the marketplace, and Jesus would come by and tell stories a few times a day. I thought it was one of the most wonderful vacation Bible school experiences that anybody could ever have. It was that good. It was just splendid. I never forget, even the Winston-Salem Journal, the local paper, came out and took pictures, and a bunch of us were on the front page of the Journal. They were talking about this epic VBS there at Children's Home. So good times. Get out, have the discussion, and do what works for you and yours. It is 8:29. We got to take another break. When we come back, we're going to get a little bit of learning with Brain Power, plus our weekly visit to Camp Dado on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
Ladies and gentlemen, one does not lightly bestow distinction. Yet in the case of Geoffrey Griffin, the matter is rather splendidly clear. Casting one's vote in his favour as the Winston-Salem Journal Reader's Choice Radio Personality of the Year is not merely advisable, it is, quite frankly, the only sensible course. So I encourage you, with all due academic gravity, cast your vote now at WSJS.com. I can confirm that Geoffrey Griffin is uncommonly delightful. Off you go to WSJS.com.
Again, St. Bede's story. Jim was at the laundromat when he heard his ear said, "Maraca, senor," but his nose said, "Hey, freshest scent ever." Following his nose, Jim found a man pouring a bottle of Gain Scent Beads into the washer. The scent, the freshness. Jim blurted, "Sir, your scent Maraca smell amazing." Actually, Jim, most noses call them Gain Scent Beads. Try Gain Scent Beads, way fresher than detergent alone.
Piedmont Triad area weather. We have a bit of a cooling trend coming our way. We do have some wet weather chances coming in too. Generally cloudy for today with a few showers arriving throughout the afternoon into tonight as well. Today's high 70 and the overnight low near 55. Elevated chances for showers with thunderstorms for Wednesday lingering into Wednesday night. And a strong to isolated severe storm may form. Also chances for heavy rainfall here. Wednesday's high low 70s. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore for News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
The Daily Pulse with Stephen Back, where the triad comes together for insightful talk, local stories, and real community connection.
I'm embarrassed by how much we paid Ron Polite. I'm embarrassed by how much we paid Justin Neely. But that's what we had, and we did it, and those guys committed to us because they knew we were winners.
Your daily beat on the Triad streets. The Pulse with Stephen Back. This morning at 9 on News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Parents often seek three things for their kids: fun, fitness, and friendships. But sometimes it seems you can only choose two. Well, at the YMCA of Northwest North Carolina, they're offering all three. Join them this summer for sports that keep your kids active, confident, and surrounded by new friends. Registration opens April 7th, so mark your calendar and let the games begin. Visit ymcanwnc.org to learn more. Let your kids play, grow, and thrive this summer at the Y.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text SPARK to 215-215 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text SPARK to 215-215. That's SPARK to 215-215.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Good morning. It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS. WSJS. It is 8:35 on the 28th day of the fourth month of 2026. So it's just been a peculiar morning here on the Big Show in hour number 2. We could not connect with our writer during Between the Pages, but Tommy will be back. We have since gotten in touch. All is well, but Tommy will have to be with us another day. Mom life was just you and me, not a mom in sight. So it's kind of dad stepping in, filling in for mom, who was otherwise occupied. And then brain power. And this morning we heard from our buddy Jermaine Williams. Now, Jermaine was originally supposed to be able with us. He has an ACC meeting, a league meeting this morning at 9 o'clock. And then he found out they bumped the start time for his ACC league meeting to 8:30. And nothing you can do, right? Okay. So
and they changed the meeting last minute.
At one point, Jermaine will be in charge. He'll be the commissioner of the ACC. That's my prediction. That's the trajectory. And then we won't have that problem, right? So it's all good. But nonetheless, so we're left to our own devices. Boy, brave souls at the Radio Ranch today. So, Christian, I visited our source, the Oracle of All Knowledge.
Okay.
I have 2 options for you here for brain power. Now, remember, a little bit of learning, okay?
Okay.
I have a list of L vocabulary words.
Oh, fantastic.
L.
Okay.
L. We can go through that list.
And upside down 7. Yes, I got it.
Or we can take a quiz here on air, which I have not vetted. I don't know what's in the quiz. And it's matching the actor to their first role.
Oh.
So do you want L vocabulary words? There is no daily double, so don't get that excited. Do you want actors and first roles or the letter L?
I think my grammar is so bad, so I'm going to stick with the actors.
We're going with actors right here on Brain Power. Let me hit start. Oh, my goodness. Please help us. All right. Oh, it is multiple choice. Well, right there, the pressure's off. Our actor is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay.
Was his first role There's got to be more than that. Okay. His first acting role, okay, was in Titanic or Critters 3 or Basketball Diaries or Romper Room.
It wasn't Titanic.
I would concur. Critters 3, Basketball Diaries, or Romper Room.
I'm going to go with Romper Room.
Romper Room. Let me click. Unbelievable. That is correct.
Very
good. It is
good.
Romper Room. 24% of all online contestants got that one correct.
Yeah, they would think it's probably Titanic, yeah.
Okay.
But no.
Wow. 1 for 1, Christian. Well done. Robert De Niro.
Okay.
His first movie role, Joker, 3 Rooms in Manhattan, The Wedding Party, or Once Upon a Time.
See, I'm not super familiar with him. I know he's a big name, but I'm not super familiar with him. I'm going to go with The Wedding Party.
The Wedding Party. 14% took that one, and it is wrong.
Okay.
That was wrong. So the correct answer is 3 Rooms in Manhattan.
Okay.
And honestly, out of the first 8 movies that we've seen here, I've heard of one of them. I think I've seen one.
That would be Titanic.
Yeah, it was. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Here we go. All right, next question. Oh, Margot Robbie.
Okay.
Her first role, City Homicide, About Time, Neighbors, or Vigilante?
What were the first 2?
City Homicide, or About Time, or Neighbors, or Vigilante? Margot Robbie.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to say the very first one.
City Homicide?
Maybe, yeah.
I'll click. No, that was incorrect. And 12% of people chose that.
Neighbors?
It was Neighbors.
Okay.
Well, you say that like
I know.
saying
I didn't think a homicide horror movie would be
I have not seen
her.
any of these either. What in the world?
I don't know.
Katharine Hepburn.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
The Little Minister. Didn't see it. Alice Adams. Didn't see it. A Bill of Divorcement, which I didn't even know was a word. And Christopher Strong. Didn't see it. I'm ashamed of myself. And I love Katharine Hepburn. And I don't know any of these films.
Go over the names again.
The Little Minister, Alice Adams, A Bill of Divorcement, and Christopher Strong.
Alice Adams.
Alice Adams is the choice. That was incorrect. 23% picked that.
Okay.
So about a fourth of all of us. It was A Bill of Divorcement.
Wow. Okay. We're so wrong.
Come on, really? It's not even a word, is it?
I've
Yes,
never heard
Jeffrey,
it.
that's the word. You need to look it up. Mind your own business. How about that? Marlon Brando.
Okay.
Viva Zapata.
All right.
A Streetcar Named Desire.
Okay.
Stella! Omnibus.
Okay.
Or Actors Studio.
It's not Actor Studio.
I wouldn't think so.
I'm gonna go with what's the first one again?
Viva Zapata.
It's probably that one, but I'm gonna go with Streetcar.
You're gonna go with Streetcar? I think that was later. 45% of people picked Streetcar, and that was incorrect. It was actually Actors Studio. Actors Studio was a movie? That's cheating. Come on now. That's cheating. No. Oh my gosh. All right, this is embarrassing. Oh, Christian's on the phone. What are we doing? Oh, okay. All right, I'll do that in just a second. Here we go. Tom Hanks, Christian. Are you listening? Tom Hanks. Toy Story, He Knows You're Alone, Taxi, or Splash?
Oh gosh. Splash, maybe?
Well, Toy Story is obviously now, so it's not that.
No, yeah.
I don't recall him being in Taxi.
I don't either.
That would narrow it to me. Either He Knows You're Alone or Splash, and I know he was in Splash.
Yeah.
So you're going to go with that one?
I'm going to go with Splash.
I would too. 56% of us chose Splash, and we're all wrong. He knows you're alone.
Oh, my goodness.
Let me get through this. Betty Davis, Bad Sister, The Cabin in the Cotton, Border Town, or Parachute Jumper?
Cabin Town.
The Cabin in the Cotton?
Yeah, sorry.
Cabin in the Cotton. It's either that or Border Town. Which
Yeah.
one? You want Cabin?
I mixed them together.
It's all right, which is totally understandable. You want Cabin in the Cotton?
Catton.
I have no idea what this is. 34% picked Cabin in the Cotton. That was incorrect. It was Bad Sister.
Oh, my goodness.
Denzel.
All right.
Denzel. The Book of Elf, Flesh and Blood, Coriolanus, or Wilma?
Flesh and Blood.
Big Denzel fan, also 0 for 4. And nothing. Flesh and Blood was wrong.
Of course it was.
It was Wilma.
Oh,
It was Wilma.
yay.
We're almost done.
We're so smart.
This is totally embarrassing. Whoopi Goldberg, Sister, Citizen, Ghost, or The Color Purple?
Ghost, I would think, right?
Ghost?
Well, let's go with Sister. I think she was already established by the time Ghost
I'm
came
going to
around.
go with Color Purple. You're
Okay.
going with Sister.
Okay.
Sister was incorrect. It was Citizen. Oh my gosh. And more than 55% of people picked Color Purple. Last one, Cary Grant, mercifully, this is coming to an end. Cary Grant, Sinners in the Sun, Arsenic and Old Lace, This Is the Night, or Hot Saturday. Cary Grant.
Arsenic and Old Lace. Wow. Can I get one?
I've just quit guessing it all because, and you were wrong.
Of course.
You got the first one, right?
Yeah, that
And
was
then you
it.
missed the next 10, and you still did better than me. How about that? Cary Grant's first role, This Is the Night.
Mm.
Woo! Let's go to the phone lines. Dave, save us, please. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Mr. G. I wanted to jump in for a little bit of brain power and pick you and Christian's brain real quick.
Yeah, quickly. What's up?
Yeah, so, with high school graduation coming up, it got me to thinking things that must be implemented that high school graduates must be able to do that they don't necessarily teach right now. For me, I think all high school graduates should be able to change a tire, something that would come, in everyday life. And the other would be how to do your taxes. As they get older and become, productive members of society, they're going to have to file taxes or learn about that. So I think that should be something that should be mandatory with high school graduation. Do you and Christian have any types of things like that you would like to see implemented for high school graduation?
I endorse the filing your tax returns, changing a tire, learning how to cook a meal, how to make a grocery list, go shopping, how to make hotel reservations, how to apply for a passport, how to open a checking account, how to tie a tie. And if you're a lady, you need to know how to tie a tie while it's on the guy. So there you go. That's just a handful. Christian, anything to add?
I was thinking how to write a check, even though checks aren't used very often, they still are every now and then.
Yeah, and maybe apply for a credit card as well, and understand the power of a 401k.
Yep.
There you go. All right, Dave, I got to go, but I appreciate the phone call, buddy. But wise words, absolutely. There's a little bit of learning for you. We're going to take a break. When we come back, this week's visit to Camp Dado on News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Springtime winning at WSJS.com is putting the bling in spring up for grabs. Tickets to see Kid Rock May 8th and 9th in Raleigh and Charlotte. Tickets to Bowman Gray Racing for the Sportsman 100 May 23rd. Tickets to Wake Forest Baseball May 2nd as they welcome Louisville to the couch. Or tickets to Charlotte FC and Toronto FC May 16th at the Bank. Sign up now at WSJS.com and put the bling in spring.
Now through April 30th, it's bonus time for golf gear at Play It Again Sports. They pay cash on the spot. Plus, you can earn a bonus of $5 in sports bucks for every $25 worth of golf gear they buy. Play It Again Sports needs or gently used putters, drivers, golf bags, shoes, and more from great brands like Titleist, TaylorMade, Callaway, Ping, Cleveland, and Mizuno. Don't miss bonus time for golf gear at Play It Again Sports in High Point, Greensboro, and Winston-Salem. Online at playitagainsports.com.
Whether you're tinkering in your garage or tackling big projects, if you know the value of working with your hands, you know Harbor Freight. And you can be confident knowing that at Harbor Freight, you can get quality tools at prices that work just as hard as you do. Because the only thing more satisfying than a job well done is a job well done, well under budget. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take ZzzQuil.
ZzzQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit-forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZzzQuil nights. Explore our products at ZzzQuil.com. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Wake up, it's Try It Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS. Good morning, everybody. Time for our weekly visit to Camp Dado this morning in the spotlight. My favorite ninth grader ever in the history of the universe, Miles Roswell Christian Griffin. Good morning, young man.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
It's Tuesday, Miles, but it's not any regular ordinary Tuesday, is it?
No, it's not.
What's happening tonight, buddy? Tell everybody the big story.
Last JV lacrosse game.
All right, this is it. We're going to wrap up the season. Tonight is the last junior varsity lacrosse game. Home or away?
This one's home.
Home. Who are you playing tonight?
West Forsyth.
Ooh, arch rival, huh? Big game.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, Miles, would this be your 6th game?
Yes, it would.
Okay. So, JV has a shorter schedule than the varsity because not every school has enough players to support a JV team. All right. So, you are looking at your 6th game tonight at home to wrap up the 2026 campaign. What is your record so far?
5-0.
5-0. So tonight, the crowned weight, right? You're undefeated. You got to take on your arch rival. You got them at home, and if you get the win, you're undefeated on season.
That's great.
Excited?
I'm hyped.
And what position are you playing?
Defensive pole.
Defensive pole. You're not the goalie, but you're right in front of the goalie, right?
I am.
All right. Tell everybody, what is your nickname that you have earned in this first season of lacrosse?
Thunderhog.
Thunderhog. I love it. And it's great. And it's so. And what does Thunderhog mean, Miles?
I'm not sure yet.
That's funny. Now, but what you've been doing is when you knock somebody down, playing dirty. That's part of lacrosse, is knocking people down, right?
Yeah.
And you can tell them what you just got.
Thunderhog.
You got Thunderhogged. So there you go. All right. Oh, Miles, that's so funny. Do you enjoy playing it?
I love it.
What do you think you've gotten better at this season?
Close D.
What?
Close defense.
Oh, you mean like when you got to body up somebody, right?
Yeah.
All right, what's your number one thing to work on in the off season?
I'd say probably ground balls.
Ground balls. Okay. And as soon as lacrosse gets wrapped up, you're looking ahead to what starts here in just a couple days?
Football.
Off-season training, which really never ends, but you've got a whole schedule between now, June, July, May, August, all that. But until practice really starts officially, you got a lot to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got to wrap up tonight. Arch rival coming to Pofftown. At an undefeated season. So we think your odds are right. Is this going to be a struggle? You think you're going to expecting? I think of it more, Miles, as a journalist or an announcer rather than a player on the team. What are you expecting tonight on the field?
It's going to be a good matchup. It's going to be a little tough, but we're still going to come home with the win.
All right. I'll be there hollering. Yeah, and that's weird. Now, you and Sophia, you have games tonight, but different locations. Is that right?
Yep.
So I got to figure out I don't know what anyway. All right. I'll be there at some point, Miles. Fair enough?
All right.
But congratulations. And who's your best buddy on the lacrosse team?
Asher.
And what's Asher's nickname?
The Red Dragon.
That's not the entire nickname, is it?
Not quite.
All right. What's the entire nickname?
The Crimson Red Dragon.
The Crimson Red Dragon and Thunderhog. And you all play on opposite ends of the field, right?
Yeah.
So he's down there at the other goal. You're down there in front of your goal. So I'll be hollering and screaming for both of you. Good luck, Miles. What a way to start an undefeated season. I'm proud of you, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, now, one more thing before you go, Miles. Last week, you had an interview, a Zoom interview. What was that all about?
That was for youth and government because I'm trying to be the speaker of the forum.
Wow. So you're looking at maybe in the 10th grade, you would be the speaker of the forum. And what does that job involve?
That involves helping out the freshmen who are just starting youth and government and helping them know what to do in the forum.
So the big caucus, the big gathering for freshmen at Youth and Government, it's called the Forum. You would kind of be the guy in charge of that, being sure that everybody understands and is involved, right?
Yes.
Wow. All right. So that would, if you were selected by that, you had to go through an interview and spoke with some people with Youth and Government. So on down the road, Miles, what eventually would you like to see happen with Youth and Government as far as your responsibilities and roles?
Well, I would like to become the student governor.
The student governor. All right. And that would be when you're a senior, right?
Probably.
So this is a step in that direction. All right, Miles, I'm proud of you. Way to go, buddy. And let's finish strong tonight, right?
I will.
Oh, and I owe you a biscuit, don't I?
You do.
I do, and we didn't take care of that this morning. All right, biscuit. All right, next biscuit, I promise, Miles. We will go, and you Thunderhog always needs a biscuit, doesn't he?
I do.
Now, is that going to be your nickname in football as well?
No.
Oh, that's right. In football, they call you Big Baby Miles, right?
Nobody's ever called me that in football.
They call you that in biology. Is that right?
No.
Yes. I'm going to see to that. I love that nickname, Big Baby Miles. All right. You are my favorite son ever. Thunderhog. Can I get a little snort, Miles? Come on. Let me hear it.
No, you can't.
Come on. Just a little snort. One, please.
No.
Please? I'll get you 2 biscuits. Oh, there you go. That was a 2-biscuit snort right there. Miles, you're a good egg. I appreciate it. I love you, buddy. I'll see you this evening.
Love you.
That is Miles Roswell Christian Griffin. That was Thunderhog on Panetto. Hey, stick around. The Daily Notes with Stephen Beck is next on News Talk Show, the WSJS.
Once upon a time, fitness was a